Hello, it's James from JRT Bees. It is August 19th, Saturday, about 3:30 in the afternoon. It's a beautiful day. All the bees are flying really well. I don't know if you could see them. Definitely a lot of activity, and I think I can smell a little bit of goldenrod. As you can see, there's some goldenrod blooming right there. I don't know which variety that is, but I really don't see the bees on it. But yeah, so today I'm just doing some random checks. So there has been a pretty good dearth. So I just want to check and see and make sure, firstly, most importantly, that they have enough stores in there after this dearth. They're not starving, and then I'm curious to see if they're bringing anything in, because I'm really hoping we get a good fall flow, not for me to take honey, but I would like them to fill up I'd like to fill up their super. So let's, I don't know, we'll check the middle one here. Yeah, I don't want to have to feed so much honey or so much sugar water this fall. So I'm going to try and get a full super of fall honey to leave them. Completely random. I don't know when the last time I've been in this colony. I know they're all queen, right? Or at least they all were. There's only two 2022 queens, marked yellow queens left. All the other queens, of course my smoker, not working very good. Well, it's a beautiful day. Hopefully I don't need a lot of smoke. Let's see what's going on. Some bees up here. Now I'm going to see how heavy this is. Yeah, see, I don't like that. It's pretty light. Pretty light. I do see some honey. And I had written on here July 12th, it was half full of honey. So let's pull one out here and see. Sure smells good in there. So there's some capped honey. That's a spring. That's the spring honey. So it says half full. That's what it was. I left it on there for them. There's some more capped spring honey. So it looks like they're using some up. There's some on the left and the right. Everything else it's all drawn out. Certainly not a lot of honey there. So let's go down one, see what they got. Yeah, this is not too heavy. Probably maybe 10 pounds of that. Let's see if we can get a little closer. I think just the smell of smoke's coming out. I don't see anything capped. I'm going to try to pull one right out of the middle here. The queen should be down under the queen excluder, so I'm not worried about the queen being up here. Completely empty. You can see where a brood was there in the dark section there. Completely empty. I'm hoping that fall flow kicks in pretty soon. I mean, there's a few cells there with a little nectar maybe. For the most part, this is empty. Let's feel the weight of this. Yeah, see that has some weight. Yeah, so the supers just have nothing in them, really. I mean, that upper super has some honey in it. But this one here, this is the one I want filled up for winter. And there's really nothing in there at all. So I'm hoping we get a flow and they'll fill this up. But feeling the weight of that, there's probably, 2 deep frames down there with honey. They don't look like they're in bad shape. And what's really strange is I put honey out 2 nights ago. I bottled up a bucket of honey and I put the little bit of the remaining honey in the bucket. I dump it onto a big piece of cardboard and let it run, and just set that on the ground outside. And they come and they clean it all up. And it sat out all day. I wasn't home all day to see, but the honey was still there. So they didn't touch it yesterday, and it was a beautiful day yesterday. And they didn't touch that honey, so I thought for sure there's something going on as far as the nectar flow. Let me see if I can relight this smoker, and we'll go check another colony. Yeah, I tapped it in there. It was going. Alright, now I got some smoke. Let's go down here and check. Some more goldenrod ready to bloom right there. Let's check one of these. Bunch of dead bees up there on the top. I don't know if you can see that. See all the dead bees up here? That is unusual. I've never seen that. I did treat them with oxalic acid vapor, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. There's a lot of bees. That's weird, those dead bees. I don't know what that is. I just dropped them all off over there. Let's feel the weight of this one. This one is definitely heavier than that one up there. And there's bees all through there. Let's see what's going on. They look pretty mellow today. Out, ladies. I don't know why those dead bees are up there. And it's not like they got trapped up there because they go down. They can go down through the hole in the inner cover. That is very strange. Yeah, we got capped honey. It's all spring honey. It's a light colored honey. I mean, it's heavy. There's plenty of honey here. The next one looks the same. Don't see any new honey or nectar. Yeah, this is what I left them when I pulled honey. When I pulled the spring honey, I left this here for them. It's still here. So that's good. Let's check this one below. This one's got a little bit more weight than that other one. Probably 15 to 20 pounds in there. Sure smells good. Let's see. Yeah, there's some new nectar there. You can see it's dark. I don't know if you can see that. So that's definitely new, and that's new cappings. Same thing on that side. So there is something coming in now. I guess it just depends on the strength of the colony and where they're going to get it. Yeah, it smells really good. I like the smell of the dark honey. There's some lighter colored honey that they're putting in there and capping. Same with on that side. That's a little bit lighter. I like the fall honey because it's kind of it's a mix of all different things. The spring honey tends to just be really, really light. I mean, I like it, it's really good. But the dark honey and the fall honey, you never know what you're going to get. This one's full. And you can see it's kind of like an orange. Kind of like an orange there. They're capping that. So that's good. And the next one here, I don't know if you can see. This next one here is the same. It's that orange. Yeah, and it smells good too. They'll put them back together. I mean, they're definitely not starving. So that's good. The one up there seems kind of light. But there is definitely some nectar coming in. Hopefully maybe that colony up there, the deep felt heavier than those supers for sure. So they might just be putting it down there and then they just haven't brought it up yet. I don't know. But yeah, there's pretty good weight to that. Even this one has enough. So what I do is what I'm gonna do. Second week in September is when I pull all the supers off except for the one that they're gonna overwinter with, and then I will, like, say there's only 4 frames of honey down here and there's 4 frames of honey up here. I'll move all the honey down into their super for the winter, and then just take off the rest, and then I'll have to feed, and until they got a you know, a whole super full, and they backfill the nest in the bottom for winter. But I'm hoping we get a good fall flow and they fill this bottom one completely full. Hopefully put some in their bottom deep, and whatever, if there's any extra in the upper supers, then I'll take that and extract it. But I'll definitely fill up their bottom box first, even if I got to take some from other colonies and try to get all the bottoms full. And if there's anything extra, then I'll take that. But let's go down and check one more. I did want to check this swarm out. Make sure this was that last swarm. They've been flying really good, but I have no idea if they built up, how much they built up. The smoker's not working, so we're gonna just go in. They chewed through cardboard. Oh yeah, there's some bees up there. I'll just give them some smoke smell. Doesn't look like there's much going on up here. Let's see. This one might get dropped into just a single 5-frame box. I gotta watch the queen. Could be up here. It's just a funky comb. We're not drawing it all the way out because obviously we haven't had much of a flow. We're putting a little nectar in there. Not much going on that one. Let me see what this was. This was a honey frame I put up here. And we've eaten a lot of that honey. I'm looking to see if there's eggs up here. No, I just see like some pollen, some nectar. This side they've pretty much cleaned it out. There's a little bit of capped honey there. That's old. That's like probably from two or 3 years ago. So they're not really doing much up here, but they got the room if they want to. If we get a flow, hopefully they will draw it all out and fill it up for winter, because I want them to go through the winter like that. Let's pull this off and see what's going on down below. No smoke. Super slow because I don't know where the queen is. There's some brood. In fact, I don't even remember if I marked a queen in here or not. There's really nothing in this outside. It's a little pollen and bee bread. bees there. So set this down here carefully. So you can see. There's a dead bee. I don't know why that one's dead. Hey, watch out, girls. Watch out. There's the queen, and she's not marked. If you can see her there. She's nice. And I don't have my marking stuff with me. She's right there on the bottom bar. And there's eggs all right there. Yeah, I'm going to catch her so I can take a look at the rest of the colony. She just scooted over to the other side. Alright. So yeah, there's not much of anything in this colony. Watch out, girls. She brewed there. A lot of bees. Brood pattern doesn't look great. There's a lot of holes, but there's larvae. There's actually larvae. All those holes right there. There's larvae growing in a lot of them. Yeah, say 75% of them have larvae. Usually you don't like to see that, like a shotgun pattern. But yeah, there's some larvae too on this side. I don't know what causes that, but this is basically a resource hive and queen. Alright. These back together. I am going to get this frame back in. There we go. I got the queen here and I would love to mark her. But yeah, we'll let it go. Let her back down in there. Come on. Now she's crawling on me. Go ahead, girl. There you go. Alright, she went back down in there. This colony, I might feed this one. There's a little bit of honey up here in that one frame that I gave them. But yeah, it's pretty light. Get in there, girl. Alright. So it looks to me like there is not a good flow yet. Hopefully hopefully soon. Otherwise, some of these colonies I think I will have to start feeding. This is my favorite colony, number 7. Just want to feel how heavy it is. Oh yeah, that one's got plenty of weight. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. But I might feed this little one here just to maybe help it build up. I could put a mason jar right inside. Alrighty, well, hopefully you're having good luck with your bees. And the weather's been really nice. It's supposed to be nice for a whole week now. And we've had lots of rain. You can see the peach trees. The peaches are just about ripe and the branches are touching the ground almost. They're so full. But yeah, I would say the goldenrod this week and other flowers, fall flowers, are going to really pop because of the rain we've had, and we're supposed to get really nice, warm, sunny weather for a week. Alrighty, just wanted to check in. Good luck with your bees.